Conor McGregor, what is going through that man's head? I mean, look, I done a video about a week ago on Conor McGregor, and how he was playing about the Arsenal FC lot, but he strikes again, man. This guy never fails. This guy, it's just constantly, he's just constantly in the spotlight, constantly making havoc, making noise. Done it once again. We're talking about BKFC Spain. In the after party, they had an after party now, as Conor McGregor is actually part owner now of the company. And during the after party, he was having a dance, having a boogie, and he pulled Britain Hart's hair back, and proceeded to near enough start dancing with her. It doesn't look like a major pull grab, like pull from the back of the air, like proper heavy pull, but nonetheless, and he was trying to do that in front of Dee, his wife, and I just think, what does she put up with? Like, he's either highly intoxicated or he's banned on the drugs, as we spoke about before, could be on a bit of gear, and he's just doing stupid madnesses. Look, it's all about public perception, right? Yeah. His name is a big brand within the industry, he's making moves with Forged Stout Irish beer, trying to make these big money moves, in terms of investments. But each time he does this in the media, it's just gonna downplay his value. People are gonna shine away from him, and I've seen it. I've seen it in comment sections, whether that be on YouTube, on other social media platforms, whereby they just don't like the guy anymore. They're turned off. They're turned off by him. People saying, "Where's the Conor McGregor from old?" And I think it's well and truly gone. The spotlight and his fame and fortune has well and truly gone to his head. The humbleness from McGregor has gone. It's either that he could still be relatively humble when he meets fans or something like that, but in terms of losing control on the drugs, maybe he needs to go to rehab or something like that, because I think potentially what we can see is in the long run is D filing for divorce. If all of this keeps on happening, he will lose not only his wife, his family potentially, with his kids, maybe not able to see them as often, and also he'll have some of his fame and fortune taken away from him, because no doubt about it, if that was to happen, she would more than likely take half of what he owes, of what he's got. And I think he needs to be very careful. I think he needs to, ease it down a little bit, go to rehab, go and seek some professional help, because he clearly doesn't care at this current stage in his life about the repercussions of his actions, and what he's putting his wife through, which I think is quite sad. This woman D has stuck by him ever since day one, when he was on benefits, in Ireland, when he was on benefits, when he was getting benefit checks, and when he was at his lowest. And then for him to do this to someone who stuck by him from day one just goes to speak volumes, and I think he believes he's above people at this point. He's got that cockiness, swagger, always has done, but it's to the point where he believes he's above people in that he can do whatever he wants in terms of actions and get away with it. We've all seen the party, we've all seen the clips of him partying in Ibiza, at these luxury clubs, and just him just doing stuff normally which you catch a harassment charge if you was to do something like this in the public. If I was to just go up to some woman in a club, pull her hair, and then it's not going to go down too well. Now, Britain Hart in this case, I believe she's married to someone within the BKFC industry, and lucky enough he wasn't there, because maybe it could have turned into a fight. Her reaction seemed a bit startled, if I'm honest with you. If you catch the video, once he pulls her hair, she kind of goes back, back a little bit in terms of hides away, and then D kind of maneuvers in. But there's an article from the Mirror which says that she steps in, but that D steps in specifically. But I don't believe that's the case. I think Hart kind of removed herself from the situation rather than make a scene. She just went, "Oh, he's out, he's nut," pretty much, just kind of one of them looks like it's Conor McGregor on a mad one again, and she just kind of went to the back and was with D. And then McGregor just casually just slaps his wife's bum. Now that's not a bad thing, yeah. I'm not trying to say, affection isn't a bad thing, yeah, to his loved one. But when you've been doing that in front of her, man, come on, he's just an absolute joke. And I think the Conor McGregor shenanigans just continues once again, and it's just something we're going to be seeing time and time again. I know with the news of Liam Payne recently, and how the influence of drugs and alcohol can become life-threatening and life-changing, not only for the people themselves but the people around them. I think we've got to be mindful that hopefully we don't see something like this in the near future in terms of Conor McGregor, whereby the drugs and the alcohol consumes him that a man, to the point where it could be devastating. It could be to the point where he loses his family, yeah. But how far will this downward spiral go? Because the money and the fame and fortune, as his popularity dwindles with fans, I wonder what we can potentially see within the future, because his stock, in terms of his value, is quite high, was quite high. But as I said, slowly but surely, the fans are turning against him as all of these stories and these mannerisms come out and they continue. If he doesn't get a grip, God knows what's next for him. God knows what's next. But just some news, that's coming out regarding Conor McGregor. Hopefully he can change his ways. I'm not entirely sure that he will. It's just the Conor McGregor that we get to know now, But I don't think he's mentally with it, in terms of training and consistency, as well as just he's more business focused. But even on top of that, he acts a bit weird, and you can tell that he's on the gear and he's on something. So he needs to get a grip, straight up. He needs to get a grip. But that's me, K Child London. Feel free to give us a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on in terms of what do you think about Conor McGregor? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen to him? Do you think he might lose his kids? Do you think he might lose his wife? Is it completely normal? You never know. And cheers. So until next time, guys, don't forget to check out the video next to this, as well as give it a nice big thumbs up and subscribe. Till next time, guys, take it easy and see you later. Bye.